Everyone, this is Gemini Juno, and I am discussing today doing a psychic reading on the Ascension, the paradigm shift, the event, the 5D, the fifth dimensional shift that we were going through, and I'm going to look at it psychically and see what I can see actually. I want to see, where this all begins and ends. There's a lot of, I believe, false light, deception within the the new age community around these topics. I do believe that there is a lot going on the planet right now, and that we are getting hit with waves of energy. That's what I believe. But I'm going to go past my own beliefs, and I'm going to see what I can see from a neutral space in the center of my head. I am going to come from a space. I'm actually going to be sitting in my sixth chakra, also known as a third eye. And this space is a very neutral space, and it is without beliefs, without emotions. So let me get grounded. All right. Go into my the center of my head and see what I can see in regards to the event, the Ascension 5D. So I'm seeing the planet coming up, and I'm seeing a huge rose next to the planet, in front of the planet. Wow, there is a huge rose that is protecting. It's acting as almost a filter, and it's collecting negative energies. Let's see, I think somebody probably put it there. That's kind of interesting. I bet you anything it's another psychic put that rose there. So the planet has its own big rose, and yeah. So I'm not gonna mess with it. Belongs to another psychic. So, and it's not harming anything. They must be. It's either a one psychic or collection of psychics have put this rose up to help absorb interference energy and negative energy, and uh, that's being thrown at the planet right now. Interesting. Yeah, I see that they explode this rose. Let's say it's about 3 times a day. I'm getting that somebody is actually exploding the rose and making a new rose for the planet. Very cool. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now, what do we get for the event? Let me put up a truth rose. In my psychic training, we work with roses a lot. So I'm going to put up a truth rose and ask the truth rose, is there a specific day that this event will be happening? Well, I get a no, that there will not be a specific day that the event is happening. Is the so-called event happening? I'm getting a yes from the truth rose, that there is, meaning the event, meaning that there is a shift. There is a vibrational shift going on. That's what I'm meaning when I say the event. Um, are we going to move into the fifth dimension, as we've been told. Um, let's see how I can clarify that. I'm getting a no as that stands. Are we experiencing more of a shift in consciousness and less of a moving into another dimension? I'm getting a yes on that. So let's see what else I can see. I am seeing there are beings. That is really weird. So, um, yeah, I'm seeing these beings that are flying around the planet, creating interference. And what's interesting is they look like cartoon characters of these witches on broomsticks. Now, I don't have any problems with witches, and I don't have any problems with I'm not saying that witches are bad or anything to that degree, but they've taken on this valence, this costume of these cartoon witches. Okay, I'm going to say they're cartoon. They're not cool witches. They're not like, you know, the cool, you know, they're not like your earthy pagan types. Okay, these are interference beings that have taken on this cartoon like appearance. Like they almost look like a witch you would see in some sort of Disney animated movie, and they have these big noses and like a wart on their warts all over their face and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So these are not, these are, but for some reason they've taken on this appearance, and they're very like two-dimensional. They're not, you know, they're just flat. They're flat, and they're quite literally flat. That is so strange. So I'm going to get rid of these guys here. Huh. All right. And then we have this other being that's coming in that looks like an angelic. Now, I'm saying it looks like an angelic type of being, but it's not. It just looks like one. And it is made out of old paradigm, kind of new agey energy. So it's throwing out this energy. It's not a very bad energy. I would say it's not evil, okay? It's not evil, but it's old paradigm, new agey energy. That's the best way I can describe it. And it's this light blue color, and it's white and kind of misty and tall, and it looks like it has almost like a female form to it, but in it's a bit nebulous and adds confusing energy. And it's not evil. I mean, it's like not completely evil, but it's old, it's old energy. It's an old being that has been formed through the collective consciousness of the old school, like not old school, but the New Age movement has, it's like a kind of a thought form that's been created from this New Age, the New Age scene. You know, like I want to kind of say like it's very a bit like Doreen Virtue type of energy. Um, So I'm actually gonna move this energy out. We don't need it anymore. It's spiritual bypassing, distraction, fluff. That's what this energy is made out of. So I am going to move this energy out. Okay, the feline beings that I work with were very excited to see that energy go. They didn't like that energy. Wow, they're like, some of the guides were like, thank God that's gone. Okay, so now this tree is coming in. I'm seeing the tree of life with a tree that's grounding. So that's being planted in the space that this energy has left, and it's a tree, and it's grounded, and the roots are going deep into the earth. Okay, so what else do we have around this event and the Ascension in 5D? So I'm getting that it's about getting grounded. People have been seeing it as this, we're going to wake up one day and everything's going to be really, really awesome. Everything's going to be like, we're going to be living in trees and eating fruit and all the, everything's, and I just that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this is going to actually be a journey into a greater respect for the earth and nature. That's the journey. The journey is deeper respect for earth and nature. And a deeper understanding of the natural order of things on this planet. So I don't, it could be artificial. Is it artificial intelligence? Let me ask my Rose, is it artificial intelligence that has been keeping us in a state of distraction and deception for the past several thousand years? I am seeing these alien or demon type of beings. Hmm. Something just kind of gave me a little prick on my back. It was like a little um, stuck a needle in my back or something there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing these, and it's weird because they have like these brassy gold plates, scales or plates on them. Like their skin is made out of this metallic, goldish metallic, brassy looking substance. And they are robotic in many ways. They could be demonic. Uh, I, I don't really like to, whether you want to think of them as aliens or demons, I'm not sure if it really matters with what we're doing right now. But we have more of a choice now. So it's not so much they're going away as as our choice to separate from them is being strengthened, and we're able to move away from this artificial intelligence and become more grounded and centered in the earth. So that's what I'm seeing. All right. So, what else do we have? I'm not particularly wanting to mess with them. I started to kind of mess with them a little, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Let me ask my guides what we can do. At this point, I'm going to ask Supreme Being to deal with it. So I asked, excuse me, I just cleared out a bunch of energy there. I asked Supreme Being to deal with these beings. I might be able to do that with some of the other beings. I ran into these other beings that were really, really scary. Not in this reading, but in another reading I was doing. And maybe I'll go back. I could probably go back and ask Supreme Being to do it. I didn't think of it at the time. They scared me so badly. I just got the hell out of there. But I could probably go back and get Supreme Being to take them. Or see if that can work. All right. Wow, so there's a lot of energy coming in right now that is helping us clear. It's helping us clear out. If I can talk, it's a clearing energy, it's a cleansing energy, and it's a little difficult to get grounded with this energy coming in. So you try to ground more and strength and really would be a good time to do something grounding, get out in nature, because it is a very strong cosmic energy. But the overall goal is to be very grounded while working with these energies. So that, I think, is about it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in this event Ascension reading. Let me ask my rose, am I done? Let me ask again. Done with this reading. Yes, okay. So I think this is a good place to stop. And this is the energy I'm getting. This is the psychic reading. This is my psychic reading, as interpreting what is going on with the event, 5D, the shift, the ascension, all of that. I think this is kind of me talking, but it was in alignment. This reading was in alignment with what I've been sensing and believing. A lot of my readings, if you have watched any of my other readings or have gotten a professional reading from me, a lot of times it does not correlate with my belief system. I see things all the time and I go, "What? That's not what I thought, I was going to see." Right? I get surprised all the time by what I see in readings. This reading was a little more in alignment with my feelings and my beliefs around what's going on. But I've been, I look at this all the time. I've been following. There was even a time when I thought, we could possibly wake up one day and be in another dimension. I mean, why not, right? But the more I look at it, the more I'm seeing that it's actually more of a descension than an ascension. It's more of a getting back to earth and becoming more human and less artificial intelligence, less we're gonna less controlled by these control beings, these beings that have been controlling our planet for some time and keeping us away from our natural state and making us deviate from our natural state. So, okay. I think that's it. And anyway, this is a brand new channel, so hey, if you want to share, I thank you for subscribing or sharing or liking, commenting. Um, and I'll be doing more readings, as some things will be on um, some controversial topics. Some things I'll be using cards. I didn't really feel like pulling any cards for this particular reading. Sometimes the cards help support the reading. Sometimes the cards just don't really. I just don't feel like they fit. I'm getting enough information on my own. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching, and I will be back with more controversial and cutting edge videos. Bye for now.